Year in, year out, rookie wide receivers are some of the highest value players in redraft. They consistently outproduce their ADP, and they could be the key for you winning your league this year. I'm going to walk you through 5 must-draft rookie wide receivers that could help you bring down the ship this year. Let's start at the top. Tet McMillan. Big-bodied, 6'4", 219 pounds, but moves so much smaller than that. He could walk into a huge target share. I wouldn't be shocked if come middle of the season he's seeing 25, maybe even 30% target share. He's a natural separator. He should pair really well with Bryce Young, natural on those in-breaking routes, and Bryce Young should force feed him the ball as much as possible. The next guy, maybe the highest upside of anyone in this league, Travis Hunter. If he wasn't considered a cornerback, he would probably be a top 24 pick in your 1QB redraft leagues. Yet, you could maybe get him in the 6th, 7th round because there's some chance he may play corner. The Jags have told us since they drafted him that he is going to be wide receiver first, corner second. Yeah, okay, he might miss out on some plays, but I wouldn't be shocked if we saw 70 to 80% snap share. And you saw with Liam Cohen and the Bucs last year, they were the highest proponent of wide receiver screens. Travis Hunter is an absolute beast with the ball in his hands and should see a consistent and regular forced volume on those kind of manufactured touches where he get the ball in his hands and away he goes. So Travis Hunter could be an absolute league winner this year. Before we get on to the last 3 though, if you are finding this for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We have got you covered for everything you will need. Redraft, DFS, Dynasty and Best Ball. We've got all of it covered right here. Jayden Higgins. Now, yes, he is a similar type of player to Nico Collins, but to me, that's a bonus. I see that him being the Z to Nico Collins is X. I think this offense is going to take a step forward with a new play caller that's going to put the wide receivers in some advantageous positions. We know there's a big hole in this wide receiver room. Tank Dell out for the year. Stephon Diggs gone. I expect Jayden Higgins to hit the ground running. He is an impressive route runner for his size, and he's the kind of player that it might take a few weeks to get going, but could be phenomenal. That sort of wide receiver 3 once you get into those later weeks and we head into fantasy playoff season. Tre Harris is the next guy up. There is an absolute glaring hole for an X receiver for the Chargers this year. Mike Williams has now retired. I was a little bit worried Tre Harris may struggle to get some early season snaps with Mike Williams there, but now he's gone. Tre Harris should be a starter from day one. I think he is that prototypical outside X receiver that we know can separate downfield, good in contested catches. And I think if Justin Herbert is going to be a little bit more aggressive and push the ball downfield, Tre Harris could be the kind of guy that could definitely upset a few and maybe even go undrafted in your redraft leagues. The other thing is that because he's going to see that higher ADOT, because he's going to see some work in and around the red zone, he's not going to need huge target volumes to be fantasy relevant. Yes, he will be a little bit boom bust, but if you're looking for a flex option down the stretch, Tre Harris could be the guy because we know that offense is going to be useful. And the final guy, Cole Williams. Now, natural separator, natural route runner. And I just feel like he steps into a New England situation where there is no target leader. I think Demario Douglas has got the slot, but outside of that, we don't know. Stephon Diggs looks healthy, but he's aging. He didn't have the best year last year. Cole Williams could step in, be slow to start the season, but once we get to midpoint of the year, he could be that kind of post-buy rookie bump guy that we're going to hang our hats on and could be a stud. He will pair very nicely with Drake May. You saw the work that he did in college with someone like Josh Downs, who's a natural separator. I wouldn't be shocked to see the same with Carl Williams. So if you can grab him in the last round of your draft, maybe even pick him up on waivers after week 4 or 5, he's a guy that I'm definitely targeting every single one of my leagues. Did I miss anyone? Do you disagree with any of these 5? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we've got more redraft content coming your way.